What's up, guys? Artilla Boy here. Today we're going to be doing another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Gerber Gator axe. So let's begin. So this is a thing I got as a Christmas present out there, and you could definitely know from it. It's a pretty small axe, which you can get this for around $30 or actually $40 out there. So this is basically, there's actually a longer version of it, which I don't have, which I wish I could. And this is actually as kind of have two different versions of it. Yes, you know for it. There is the axe head out there, which is made of high carbon steel, which I think that is. Of course, the handle is basically rubberized. Of course, you got the hammer end out there. The sheath itself is pretty much made of nylon, Velcro on that, for you to put the hole on the handle out there. And inside out there, it's basically a little bit leather out there, so the blade won't be like stabbing the ends on this. Stitched on the basically the nylon out there, a belt loop out there, a little hole right there, all stitched together out there, and a button on the center out there. Of course, it has basically a rubberized basically strap out there. You can take this off out there. But yes, this is actually a different, or rather, there's another version of this which I don't have, which is actually a saw out there. For what I have with this, yep, just a very small knife out there. I think the tang has to be in here because it doesn't look like it's and you see is Taiwan out there. Oh no, my social credits are like 9 billion negative 9 billion. And of course you got Gerber on there, even on the axe out there. Of course it has the same steel like axe out there. So let's take on the size comparison between it. So the axe overall size out there is basically the 9 inches. Meanwhile, the blade on the axe is actually like 3 inches. Meanwhile, the axe head is 5 inches. Meanwhile, for this small blade out there, it's actually of a 3 inches on it. Meanwhile, the handle is 4 inches. Meanwhile, the overall size is 7 inches. So let's test this bad boy out. So the results out there for the bottle itself, okay. The thing just exploded, like, I think it's because of the force of it, just managed to destroy the thing itself, and it just was, it's like a little bit of piece of plastic still hanging on. That's insane. That's really insane. But for the strike on the bottle itself, the harder plastic, that one went through, but it still got a pretty good impact on it. That's insane. But for the strike itself, or chopping down the thing, it didn't went well. You could see it got one cut right here. Got a cut right here. Like a gash on that one. That's about it. And that's the piece right here. So that's kind of weird about it here. So now let's get to our next test. So the results out there is this one did pretty good from a small knife, but again it's a little bit of a tiny piece of plastic that's still hanging on. Well, not really much like the axe itself, but you could see that's like a 2 fingers inches on that one. Unfortunately for this one, it didn't cut through anything. I mean, seriously. So bad that you have to, like, stab the thing to get the job done type of deal. So there are some flaws with it, so that's about that. So now let's get to our conclusion. So the Gerber Gator axe is a pretty decent piece to have for really much of a small axe. So I'm giving the Gerber Gator axe an astounding of kind of bit of an 8 out of 10. The knife has flaws with it, sure, but it's more likely for lighter stuff, more like fiddling or kindling and, carving it, while this one's more likely for the chopper type. So that's kind of what it is. So that wraps up the entire of the Gerber Gator axe. I'm Artil Boy, and I'm signing out. I see you guys next time.